Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Toriiseju and today I'm going to be showing you 3 easy steps you can take to retain length and grow your natural hair. So I've had my protective hairstyle for 3 weeks plus. So this is the new growth I've gotten so far, and also I'm going to just show you how I take down my hair and how I can retain length, because I mentioned in my previous video that if you don't take down your hair well, you're literally not going to retain length and your hair is not going to grow basically. So now what I'm going to do is also take down my protective style from a little ponytail or braids that I put it in. So why I do this is also to protect my ends, because your ends are the oldest part of your hair, and if you don't take care of them, basically even if you're getting new growth, you're not going to see length. Your hair is not going to grow long because it's literally breaking off. So I always tuck in my ends to protect them. That's one thing you should also try out when doing a protective style. Make sure that your ends are always tucked in, because if you don't tuck them in properly, you will not retain length. So now the first thing I'm going to be using on my hair is my conditioner, which is the olive oil. I also have a spray bottle with water inside. You should always have this. And the next thing I'm going to show you guys is my detangling brush. It's the flexi detangling brush. Absolutely love this. And the next thing is my clips, just to be able to section my hair and keep them in sections. Then the next thing is my rubber band, like my headband, anyone. Then my comb, make sure it's wide tooth comb or a wide comb, not like tiny combs. So now we're going to start off first with actually moisturizing my hair with water. I also mentioned in my previous video on why you're not retaining length, that you generally don't need products, but if you have water, if you don't have a conditioner, you don't have any other thing to help with your hair, just make sure your hair is always moisturized before taking it down. That's the only thing I can tell you. Make sure that you moisturize your hair, and you can't give an excuse that you don't have a conditioner. Everybody has water, so water can also do the trick. So when I've done spraying water to my hair, I always make sure to massage it to my scalp, because sometimes it doesn't really absorb well to my hair strands. I have to like massage it and for it to actually absorb to my hair. So that's what I'm doing. I always make sure that my ends to get water, and if I need to go back or go in with a little bit more, I'm always generous with this, because this is actually the process that this step, you cannot miss this step. You have to make sure that your hair is actually moisturized well, especially if you've not done anything to your hair since it has been in a protective style. You can see I'm still going in with more on my ends, just to make sure everything is moisturized. So the next thing is my conditioner. This is literally the best conditioner I've used on my hair, and I recently just got this based on a recommendation I found from someone on Instagram, and this thing is so good, and it's literally not expensive. You can literally get this at a very cheap. I think I got it for like 2.5. That's 2,500 naira. I don't know how else it will go for, but I think that's like the highest price you can get it for now. And you don't even need to put so much, we can see I'm saying like so soft. Your hair will feel so good when you're using this. I don't know how else to explain it, but just get it and you understand what I'm saying. So what I'm going to do is I just need to go in a little amount. You don't need so much, and you just put it around your hair after moisturizing your hair with water, obviously. Then now I'm going to put my hair in sections. I love to section my hair when doing this. Number one, it actually helps for the product I put in to actually settle in to my hair well, but I also handle other parts of my hair, because if my hair is in sections, it's basically tucked in a little bit, so my hair doesn't dry as fast as it would when it's just lying down around. And it also helps in putting the hair away so that I won't get confused on what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put my hair in sections. So now onto the actual takedown process. After doing all of that, when you're taking down your hair, especially if you have a twist, make sure you always start unraveling your twist from the bottom. I always suggest that you do this. So you can see that I already have knots, so you have to be careful when doing this. You don't rush when you're doing this process. That's the number one thing you should know when you're taking down your hair or any protective hairstyle. If you're in a hurry, it's best to not take it down at that point, because you have to be patient. You have to just basically not rush, if not you're going to break your hair. After doing this, I always finger detangle first. Like, guys, even if you have a detangling brush or a comb, always make sure you finger detangle first, because if you use a brush or a comb on your hair, that's a little bit more added tension that you don't need. And if you're using your fingers, you can feel where the knots are on your hair. Like now, you notice that I'm feeling a particular knot on my hair, and I'm actually going to be careful when taking it down. But if you're using a comb or you're using a detangling brush, you're basically going to yank on that, and you're going to lose more hair and cause breakage. And you know that you've been in the protective style for a long while and you've seen new growth, and the reason why your hair isn't actually growing long is not because it's not actually growing, but you're not taking down your hair properly. So that's what I'm going to do. I always make sure to finger detangle before I actually go in with either a comb or a detangling brush. So I'm just going to make sure that all the knots are taken care of, like run my fingers through my hair. And this process is way easy because I know I put water and conditioner, so it makes it easy. Like, see now, you cannot even see what came out of the hair, because I'm actually so careful when doing this. You can also go in with more water if you need to. Just be generous with it. If you need more water, you can go with more water. So now I'm going to go in with my comb first. You can always use your detangling brush first, whichever one works for you, but today I feel like using a comb first. It just depends on how I'm feeling for that day. So today I'm going to use a comb first. My hair is already tangled, so I don't really need to go in with a brush. You can see my hair is already tangled. So I'm putting my hair back in a protective style. After doing this, I'm going to twist up my hair, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I've already taken down my hair, and if I leave it like that as it is, it's probably going to get dry, and my hair can also break if I just leave my hair out. So I always like to tuck it back in, and when I need to do any new hairstyle or do any new protective style, that's when I take it down. But in general, I don't like leaving my hair out just like that. Or if I do, I always make sure to wear a bonnet or tie my hair in a scarf, because if it's just lying down around, it's going to cause my hair to have single strand knots, which can also lead to breakage. So I'm done with that, and I'm going to continue with doing that whole process again on another part of my hair. Remember, the first thing that you should do is always make sure that your hair is moisturized with water first, and if you have a conditioner, you can always use a conditioner. And after doing that, make sure you finger detangle first before going in with a detangling brush. And also, if you need to add more water to your hair, you can always do that. And also, if you notice that you're losing hair, just know that everybody's hair sheds at least 100 strands each day. So whatever hair you're losing is basically your shedded hair from that whole time you had your in a protective hairstyle. And how to tell if your hair is shedding or breaking is that if your hair is shedding, the strands of your hair is going to be the length of your hair, but if it's breaking, you'll see that you're having shorter hair strands or short hair coming out from your hair. So now that I'm done with that, you can see that I'm done with the back of my hair. So I'm just going to show you guys how it's looking. I'm just basically just looking on my hair because I recently got a trim, so my hair is more healthier now and it's so even. I'm actually loving the way it looks. My curls look so much better, and I'm so happy with how it looks now. So now we're going to start with the front. If you've noticed that, if you've been watching my previous video, I recently lost my edges, so I stopped doing cornrows. Cornrows literally destroyed my edges. That's the title of the video. I'm also going to link the video in. So if you've noticed that cornrows don't work for you, or when you do cornrows your hair breaks a lot, that means you probably have fine hair strands, and I suggest that you do flat twist, because can you see how so easy it is to take down flat twist? And I'm not, my hair isn't breaking as I'm doing this process. So I suggest that you do flat twist. If you've noticed that cornrows are breaking your hair, you should try flat twist out. I have a tutorial on how to do it by yourself. If you have no idea on how to do it, it's pretty straightforward and very easy. So I suggest that you do flat twist on your hair. So now I'm just going to do the same process all over again, and you just continue to do that. You just need patience when taking down your hair. And if you want to see changes to your hair, if you want to grow your hair longer, it's just a routine that you need to stick to. It's nothing hard. Like I'm doing this now and my hair is going to thank me later. So I'm just going to repeat that process all over again, and I'll come back when I'm done. So right now I'm currently doing my twist, and I noticed that my edges are literally growing. It was so exciting to see that, yeah, what my routine I'm doing is actually growing my edges. And also, if you want to start growing your edges, I have a challenge that I'm doing, and I recently dropped a video on my routine on how to grow my edges, and I'm always dropping updates on it. So if you want to join in, I'm going to link the video for you, so you can always join into the challenges. You're never late to join in. And yeah, so yeah, let's grow our edges together and let's continue with the video. So I'm done taking down my hair, detangling, and my hair looks so good now. This is all I lost from my detangling process. You can see how little that is for a hair that I kept for 3 weeks plus, almost a month. So yeah, this process actually works, and I'm sure you'll see changes to your hair if you try that. So please do subscribe, like, leave a comment. I always reply my comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.